Magazine Monday, Magazine Monday, Magazine Monday. What are you reading today? Well, I'll tell you what. Through the GP30s on the head end of the N scale layout, I love watching these things go around that little puppy right there. That little simple layout. We took the Rio Grande SD9s off, unfortunately. Whoosh. I love those units, but something I noticed is our six axle units pick the switches a lot easier on this layout. So we're just going to stick with the 4s and do our chores. There we go. Look at that. Oh, I love GP30s. General purpose 30s. 3,000 horsepower on a little platform that says hello. All right, let's get to it. Biggity, 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 boom. Magazines. Now, the other day, had some thoughts about our Conrail expedition. So we have the horseshoe curve here for Train, September 1995. Everybody loves the 90s, so let's get grungy. And then we have September of 1999. I still remember this like it was yesterday, even though I was a young blood, barely reading Model Railroader magazine. I say barely reading. I was a teenager. Let's see. September 99. I was playing football. That's right. On the football team at USDHS High School. There we go. Let's read this one. Anyways, Model Railroader. I love this. Look at that. I have a feeling that we've done this one a few times, but it's always on my stories, not on the YouTubes. You know what? Instead of doing that one, let's look at this really quick. So, first of all, I love this picture. Just flipping to a random page, but goodness gracious, you have these nice little U-30 CGs here from Santa Fe that had the red and silver, the war bonnet livery. But you could tell these are, those look like brass. Are these brass? They have to be. In the 90s, look at that. You got those MU cables, everything's just perfect to perfection. Had to be brass. And then you have the cowl body all the way there at the back, which I love. Such a good-looking piece of equipment here. Let's see what else we got. Red cars to the harbor. That's up in L.A. somewhere. Easy track. Trust me, it's not that easy. Ladies. Ooh, Dawn of the Dash. General Electric C30-7 Santa Fe style. Now, this is pre Dash 8, Dash 9. ET44C4, all the other BS, but you could still see the beginnings right there. Oh, man. So cool. Of what was to be something quite astonishing. But this is cool how it gives you all the blueprints here. You could get into the hodgepodge of the Mod Podge here. Love the rotary beacon up on top. Stratolite, or whatever they want to call it. Look at that. So cool. 8010. Great looking locomotive. You have the overhang of the radiator fan or intake, or actually the intakes were here. Up they go. Or maybe it was the other way around. Down they go. Who knows? Anybody knows? Comment, please. Let me know. Was that an intake or an export? Import or export? Look at these big wide windows right here. Those two big wide windows. And you got that wide window. And then obviously the smaller one because of the door. Can we zoom in a little bit there? So you'd have that small window off to the, fireman, brakeman, conductor side. But to the engineer side, they had a nice big wide window right up there on front. Hello. Pretty cool. Interpretation, Rock Island. Because on an island where you need to rock, the music needs to bang. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this was a good... I didn't even get into the Cat Mountain scenery, but I do like this along the line. And it says, along the line looks back. Jim Findley's Tioga Pass. From 1967 to 1971, Model Railroader published Letters from Jim Findley, of course, which chronicled the attempts of a model railroader to still practice his hobby under the adverse conditions of being an army officer stationed in Korea. The letters were among the most humorous material ever published in Model Railroader. They also served as a place for Jim to hone his ideas on what a good model railroader should be, or what a good model railroad should be. When he came back stateside, Jim still didn't have space for a basement empire, but what he did with an 8 foot 9 inch by 11 foot by 3 inch mobile, or in his mobile home, was inspiring enough. What? Maybe not an RV, maybe just a mobile home. Anyways, yay for us, winning, all that fun stuff. The horseshoe curve of the Conrail. Buy our stuff, more stuff. Old SDs on a new short line, look at that. Genesee and Wyoming utilizing SD9s. XSP, obviously, with the light arrangement, you could see. Willamette and Pacific. Those old SD9s. Ooh, it says it has XSP ST7s as well. Maybe that's one of them. SD7s, SD9s. Hard to tell the difference. Somebody let me know how you do. I love this Susquehanna. Susie Q. And then we got a nice little KCS SD45s right there. Gosh, what a great time. What a great time for railroading. Look at this. Iowa Southern, we got the CF7s. Got a Burlington Northern SD something. Could be a Jeep because it's got the torpedoes. Jeep 9 maybe. Then we got a possible Jeep 18. Maybe a Jeep 20. Possibly a Jeep 20. X-Conrail over there. Let's just keep flipping through stuff. Auto racks with UP on the head end. Look at that. God, what a beautiful country we live in. Look at that. Santa Fe, you got some Dash 8s with Jeep 60s. Boom. That's the coolest stuff right there. I mean, if you really zoom in, that has to be near Cedar Rapids. No, it says it's in Kansas City. Never mind. Kansas City. Oh, well. Well, it's been quite an adventure this week. Getting a lot of stuff done. Look at that Conrail. I miss you, Big Blue. I miss you very much. Ooh, 6664. That's not a cursed engine. Let's go down here. This is what I love about old East Coast tunnels. Look at this. Hey, we just want to clear this double tunnel out. We'll just use the small little single track tunnel. And we'll only run single stacks through it because we don't have the bills. Kidding. I think this is when they were building that tunnel to carry double stacks. So they were using the single stack tunnel until then. Fun stuff. Anybody can comment on this because you know more than I do. Love this Dash 8 though. With the old school grab irons on the nose. That kind of hexagonal look. And everything else is easy, squeezy, peasy, wheezy. Love it, love it, love it. I hope we had a good time here looking at some pictures. Looking at Magazine Monday. Magazine Monday. Magazine Monday. What are you reading today? That's right. And what we're reading is something else entirely. I don't even know. But I love this layout. The lens scale layout just does its thing, just keeps on cruising. What shall we run on this thing next week? 4-axle, not 6. All right. Everybody have a great week. Remember, the most important signal you get is your next one. Talk to Evan today. And looks like we're going to be getting some more content up and moving for you guys. Talking about the I'm a Yankee Doodle paint scheme. And you guys are going to love it. Because I love it. We love it. We all love it. Okay.